Please tell me I look good. Like my jeans. Why am I asking? Because this is what I wore to the meeting. Yes, I went to a meeting. My daughter had a talk. I hope it's her last one. I need to get some funds together, put her in a drama class, so she can get over her wanting to be on stage at the Kingdom Hall. So anyway, oh man. It was really, really empowering and therapeutic to see the contrast to the looks on everyone's faces to the way I felt. Wow. It's criminal. It's so criminal. These people being so loyally devoted to a lie. Ugh. I really feel for them all. I could put my hands on everybody and just help them to wake up, you know. I had to keep myself from not bursting out in laughter. I pictured myself running up to the stage and grabbing the mic and saying, "You people want truth? You can't handle the truth. You have no idea." Or like in Network, "I want you to all stand up and say, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore." Oh, I had to keep myself from that, just busting out in laughter. I did giggle a few times during the meetings because some things were just ridiculous. The dribble study, the things they were going over is like, And then there was a comment made. This is what the witness said. "I remember praying to Jehovah for him to make me as determined as my father's mule, so that I'd be faithful to him." I'm in the South, so. She prayed to be as determined as a mule. How many jokes can you make up? So, oh man, it's just, people, please wake up from that fear. It's just really, really sad just to see your lives being spent on, I know it's secure to be told that you have the truth and to think you have all the answers to everything. It is a more secure feeling. It's a total mindfuck when you realize it's a lie and now you're plopped in the real world and you have to figure out, oh my goodness, what does everything mean? What does everything mean? Were they right? Am I wrong? It's just, it can be a little overwhelming at first. But it's okay because you've been getting mindfucked for so many years and they've been lying to you. So you just got to start peeling away the layers and learn to find yourself. Oh, I love being on this road of healing. The road of healing and not understanding the meaning of life is so much better than being or remaining a Jehovah's Witness. The song Comfortably Numb by Pink Floyd, that was my theme song. This same time last year, I was in a pit of depression, a pit I knew very well. I was in it very often. And that song, Comfortably Numb, I would sit and listen to that and just cry and cry and cry. And then I'd feel guilty. I'm like, Jehovah, how come I can relate to this song? I have the truth. I have you. I don't understand why I'm so unhappy. Oh, I'm so stupid. Oh, I'm not faithful enough. I would rather pluck off my skin with my fingernails than to ever be a Jehovah's Witness or ever be back in that pit again. And that's what I told my husband. He's really mad that I went and wrote my disassociation letter without telling him. And I just fled, And I said, listen, I was just scared. I didn't want to go back to being depressed. April 2011 was when I started to realize it was all a lie. And I've been pit free since April 2011. So in July, when I wrote my letter, I told them, I said, look, the fear in all of you, in your eyes and the elders' eyes when they were talking to me and me saying the things I was saying, it made me scared of going back to that pit because of just playing along. No freaking way. I bolted. So, and okay, he's hurt that I did it without telling him. You want to know how I did my disassociation? It's actually funny because it's almost 6 months to the day, me visiting the meeting, that I dissociated myself. I wrote a letter and I made lots of copies of it and put it in envelopes. And after the meeting, I hugged people really tight and told them I loved them. And I would give them, like, here, this is for you. I did that. I handed out, like, you know, somewhere between 30 and 40 letters. And then I went home and sent a bunch of emails. And eventually the phone started ringing. And there was people calling my husband, telling him they didn't understand what this letter was all about, or, you know, calling my phone. And I didn't give any to the body of elders. The elders only got a copy because I gave it to their wives. No, only two of the wives. I can't remember how many elders are on that body right now. So, yeah, 6 months ago I had done that, and then here I walk in to the meeting 6 months later, and I am happy, and they all look so freaking sad, and it's just amazing. Let me tell you a little bit of the shunning things that happened. My daughter goes in ahead of me to go into the bathroom because I was going to fix something on her dress, and this pioneer starts to talk to her, and then I walk in and she gets all, you know, and then as I'm fixing my daughter's dress, I'm like, yes, scurry off. I will give you another video about this, but this same pioneer said that I was racist against black people. I'll explain the whole thing about that in another video. So, and then later when she went to talk to my daughter after the talk, you know, to tell her it was a good talk or ask her some questions, I would answer her. And I got under her skin. And while we were sitting in the second school for my daughter's talk, and the school assistant gets up there and he locks eyes with me, and he loses his train of thought, and I just kept my eyes fixed and watching him trying to regain his composure. Oh man, it was very therapeutic. It is so much better to be on this road of searching and living in the present and enjoying life and doing the best to be a good person than to think you have all the answers, because Jehovah's Witnesses only think they have all the answers because they're part of that organization. But man, I am coming to understand what the real life is, and it's just so absolutely wonderful. Oh my goodness, you people, Jehovah's Witnesses, you really need to wake up. It is just so freaking sad to see you waste your lives. But anyway, what can I say? I have not much else to say. Talk to you later.